we have muscle tissue. We're going to cover some of the concepts. So let's review. Skeletal muscle versus cardiac and smooth. What did we say skeletal muscle was? Well, skeletal muscle is voluntary, right? It has lines, so we call it striated. And then it has many nucleus for each cell, so we call it multinucleated. And then it is what we call unbranched. So it looks like train tracks. And then what do we have for cardiac muscle? Well, cardiac muscle is involuntary. It is still striated, right? It is uninucleated. That means one nucleus per cell. It is branched. And one more thing. Let's add one more thing. It has what we call intercalated or intercalated discs that help to anchor each cell together because there's no muscle to bone, it's just muscle to muscle. And then we have finally smooth muscle. Smooth muscle is again involuntary. It has no lines, so it's unstriated. It is not branched, so we can say it's unbranched. We can just leave it as is. And then the other one, I won't test you on it, but just in case you take an upper division course, it has something we call calcium calmodulin. That's different than how skeletal muscle works. So we're going to memorize the pathway for skeletal muscle, excitation and contraction, and we're going to couple that together. So skeletal muscles, we can go through the functions. When I talk about epimysium, myel means muscle. Cium or IUM actually refers to tissue. So whenever you see EM, it's talking about the tissue of whatever's in front of it. So epimysium is the outer layer of muscle tissue. It's actually a connective tissue that wraps around the outer layer of the muscle. Perimysium, peri means around. So epi is upper, peri is around, and endo is inside. So which one do you think is the outermost? Well, it has to be epi. Which one is the second? Peri. And which one is the innermost? Endo. So endomysium, perimysium, and epimysium. And let's see what this looks like. So that's great to memorize the definitions, but it's better